There was a mother and a father who had a son. They lived in a small village and didn't have much money, but they were happy. One day, they heard the head of their country was sending soldiers to their town because he thought they were part of an insurrection. The young family decided to flee. They grabbed only what they could carry and ran. They hiked for days, wondering if soldiers might still be following them. They were scared, hungry, and exhausted. But they were far away from the atrocities taking place in Bethlehem. That's all Mary and Joseph wanted, a safe place to call home.
That was a commercial you may have seen at some point over the last year from an organization called He Gets Us that's reportedly spending $100 million on ad campaigns to present Jesus' life in a modern context with the hope of making his example more accessible to the many. The story of Jesus is a love story, of course, but there's nothing loving about social justice Christians shoehorning the illegal mass incursion of people into the United States through our southern border, 7 million plus and counting, under President Biden, into an analog of Jesus' flight from King Herod. If any character in modern America approximates King Herod, it's the open border sanctuary city politician who enables merchants of death in the illicit drug and human trafficking trades to exploit the vulnerable on both sides of the border. Criminal organizations send their soldiers to a sanctuary city like Chicago to peddle their poison on the streets because the mayor said he makes no distinctions among those who seek entrance to America. And then, a known member of the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua gets caught selling crack to an undercover cop to underscore the reality that criminal organizations embed their people in the migrant caravans coming across the border. It is the open borders sanctuary city politician who makes promises in press releases he never thinks he'll be challenged to honor. People, decent people, who want to come to America for a better life, rely on those promises. And then they come to a sanctuary city like Chicago because the mayor told them to come. And they're warehoused in an old commercial building, living with their children and 2,300 others in unsanitary conditions, with no food and no proper clothing for the cold. And a bunch of kids get sick. And a 5-year-old boy named Jean Carlos Martinez dies. First Lady Michelle Obama, are you with me? You agree? Is the open border sanctuary city politician who tells the world that a person cannot be illegal, ICE should be defunded, while illegal immigrants should get rental assistance and job permits, that illegal immigrants can be police officers, that those who serve in the U.S. Armed Services should get citizenship, and, even if you don't, you should at least be able to vote in local elections. And so more than 500 migrants die attempting to cross the southern border in fiscal year 2023 alone. When it comes to criminalizing policy choices, is it Texas Governor Greg Abbott who should be prosecuted for transporting people to where they want to go? Or the open border sanctuary city politicians who add to the body count both at the border and within their jurisdictions? The open border sanctuary city politician is not channeling Emma Lazarus, nor is he emulating Jesus, Mary, or Joseph. He is a coyote with a public office. He is an exploiter and a degrader. He is a fork-tongued huckster who preys on people's desperations and mocks their dreams. The actual open border sanctuary city politician sounds nothing like the narrator in the He Gets Us ad, making an appeal to man's better nature, and everything like fungible Congress earthling Debbie Dingle from Michigan.
The border is broken under President Biden.
Border's been broken. It was broken under Donald Trump as well. Our immigration reform, we have needed comprehensive immigration reform for decades. Let me also say, you've got small businesses clamoring for people. We've got caregiving, which is in desperate shape, and we need to bring some of these people need to be immigrants, but we don't want illegals. We don't want other people coming in. We don't want drugs coming across our border. We need a balanced, comprehensive immigration policy.
Did you catch her? No illegals except for businesses who need them for manual labor or for wealthy families who want them to take care of their kids. But anyway, the system is broken, and until we can fashion a sufficiently popular panacea that pays off for us politically, nothing changes. It's telling how cold and calculating and utilitarian these soi-disant secular humanists are, isn't it? Until the open border sanctuary city politicians can create heaven on earth, they'll make it hell for everyone. I'm Dan Proft with the Counterculture Commentary. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And please leave a comment in the comment section. We'd love to hear your thoughts.